Well, the summer is winding down. Sorry, kids. While they've enjoyed some time off, schools across the state spent the break dealing with an issue that's caused a lot of problems left over from last year, the bus driver shortage. Tonight, Teacher 11's Ian Russell has some good news on that front, as some of our larger districts are getting closer to having those drivers fully staffed.
Charles Anderson has been behind the wheel for longer than many students are in school.
Decided to drive in 2002. I'm still driving.
2 decades of driving in, and you tend to see a lot. But he's never seen anything quite like last year and the staffing issues that affected bus sheds across the state.
When we made it to May, the last day of school, we could say we made it through this season.
To really put into context how short-staffed PCSSD was last year, think about it this way. For every 4 buses they had, 2 of them didn't have drivers.
When I have to go out, then I know that we're short. Or when drivers themselves are having to double up on routes, then we know that, it's really, really short.
It's not just PCSSD that saw empty seats last year, though. A lot of districts did. And like Anderson, Bob Doty at the Cabot School District also ended up behind the wheel.
You always hate to see a kiddo not get to school because our mission is to get these kids an education.
Doty was driving his own route last year before taking over as director of transportation, but he says they made it through thanks to drivers who weren't even on the bus staff.
And we knew that every single day there would probably be a shortage of bus drivers, and everybody pitched in and they did absolutely whatever it took.
And with this school year starting in just a couple weeks, there's good news to share. Cabot is down just 1 driver.
It takes a burden off of a lot of the other administrators and a lot of the other personnel in the district that wouldn't normally be driving a bus, but have pitched in to help them. We needed to help.
And while PCSSD is still down roughly 35%, they're also bouncing back. Out of their roughly 200 driver fleet, they're up to about 130. It's still not as good as it could be, but anything is better than last year. And Anderson has just one request while they get back behind the wheel.
We're asking parents, just talk to your children about the respect level of a bus driver. They're professional bus drivers. They're human beings. So they deserve the same respect that they get to their parents.
Ian Russell, THV 11 News.
Ian, thank you very much. Now, both Pulaski and Cabot could still use some extra hands. We've got information about other open positions for both districts over on our website, thv11.com.